my name is Tim Lucknock. I'm the production manager at Amethyst Mine Panorama. We're at the mine here today to learn a little bit about amethyst. Amethyst is Ontario's mineral emblem. Amethyst was a long history in Ontario. It was discovered around the 1860s. There's early reports of amethyst along the north shore of Lake Superior. The deposit we're at here today, Amethyst Mine Panorama, was discovered around 1950. They were building a forest fire tower. The Ministry of Natural Resources built the tower about a mile north of the mine site. Building the road into that tower, they came across a fantastic deposit of amethyst. The mine has been operating continuously since that time. We continue to do it today. It operates as a family business. We both have industrial minerals where we do actually amethyst mine. Every year there's people here mining amethyst. We use the amethyst as raw materials, both sold as beautiful clusters, sold as garden stone, fireplace stone. We also manufacture jewelry, clocks, bookends, carvings, gemstones out of Thunder Bay amethyst. Our family has operated the Amethyst Mine Panorama since 1981. We both operated as the working amethyst quarry, and we also have a tourism attraction here. People come to dig their own amethyst. Out in the digging area, they spend a lot of time. They can get down and find their own amethyst. It's much the same experience as actually what the amethyst miners themselves will have. And we also have a large component where we manufacture products, add value to the amethyst stone, and that is by the jewelry we make, clocks, bookends, and things like that. The amethyst deposits in northwestern Ontario, they're generally associated with the granite of the Canadian Shield. About 1 billion years ago, there was an earthquake, faulting that broke the earth open. In our particular location, the earth separated around 50 feet. That earthquake, the faulting, it broke the host rock, granite into millions of small pieces. Later on, warm water came through, and in that warm water was the mineral quartz. When quartz picks up a little bit of iron, that's what turns the stone purple.
So amethyst grows in veins and in vugs, and a vein just means you had two walls of granite. So you can see how the granite here and here, the amethyst started to grow and it joined together, forming a vein. Now this section here, the crystals are growing, but they had room enough to grow without running into each other. And you have all variations of color on this piece. You've got the black, has a lot of iron, the lighter has less iron in it, and then the red is capped with excess iron. So you get from very light lavender to the very dark, right up to the red, depending on the amount of iron in the quartz.
You can see behind me is part of the Amethyst Mine Panorama quarry. It's actually a quarry. We're mining an area of about 50 feet wide, and we're down about 50 feet. The mine has been operational since 1960. The mining method is as a quarry. We take a layer off, a layer about 4 feet thick. Each year or two we'll take off one layer of 4 feet, then we'll go back to the start, take off another layer. So we continue layer after layer. We're down about 50 feet now. The diamond drilling has been done. Geologists estimate that there's about 150 feet of amethyst here, so we'll be here for many years to come. Most of the quarrying and most of the mining in the quarry is done by hand. We use lots of, we use sledgehammers, jackhammers, pry bars, and water to wash and to pick and to pry the amethyst out of the soil. The miners do a lot of work in the quarry by hand. They're down on their hands and knees with pry bars and screwdrivers, literally prying the amethyst loose from the quarry. We use a lot of water. There's a lot of mud in the quarry, and we use the water to wash away the mud and some of the loose stone. They get in there, they pick up the stones individually, we put them on trays, and we bring them up to the next stage in the process. The last step in the process from the mine is we clean it. Once the raw material of the amethyst is picked here, we'll bring it up to what we call the wash table. At the wash table, we'll sort, grade. Amethyst is used for different purposes. Some pieces go to things like the Amethyst Award, bigger pieces go for landscape stone, other pieces are used for garden stone, fireplace stone, and select pieces are separated what we use for our jewelry and to make into gemstones and into carving.